Alright, so today in this video I'm gonna show you guys the trade I took. But before that, let me just explain the week of what happened. Um, so Monday we had no news on Monday, and then Tuesday we had uh Powell speaking. On top of that, we had Trump speaking, so I did not take a trade on that. CPI on Wednesday didn't even touch the charts. I took a look at it, but then I just I didn't even like want to be on the charts. So but Thursday we had PPI at 5:30. So this was a really good day to trade, and I'm expecting Friday to be another good day to trade. But yeah, we managed to make a 1 to 2 today. Yeah. But let me just go through my buys today and how I read it. So looking at the market, you could see that we broke structure to the upside, swept some liquidity down below, invalidated these bearish fair value gaps. So pretty much looking to target what's up here. Scale down to the 15-minute. We don't get much except for this 15-minute fair value gap. I don't know why there's like this whole missing candle, but if I go to top step, you can see where it is. It's right over here. This one, right? But yeah, we get this weird kind of opening here, then we come back down and reject it. Um, or yeah, have a rejection off that. And then on top of that, we broke structure to the upside on the 15-minute, scaled down to the 5-minute. I don't know if you guys already like can tell, but my strategy is based off just like fair value gaps, like it fair value gaps and breakage structures. All right, that's like the main point of my strategy. Once you have that nailed down, like it's actually like it's not. I wouldn't say it's simple, but it makes sense to a point. Okay, so I'll show you what makes sense and how I took this exact entry, but let me just go through the 5-minute first. So 5-minute, all I'm just waiting is for a 5-minute break of structure, which we get here, and then a 5-minute retracement. Sorry, it is really messy, but you can see we had some 15-minute fair value gaps and a 5-minute fair value gap here that I was waiting for us to react off or invalidate because these were the bearish ones. So yeah, once we got this 5-minute breaker structure, like I said, we then tapped into these highs, which was okay. But I was just waiting for uh, a retracement, and this is the retracement that we get. When you're looking for these retracements, always wait until it closes because sometimes these candles will just go all the way down. And if this closed below and turned or invalidated this bullish fair value gap, then I would probably not look for any positioning or entries at that moment because my bias is long, right? If I don't get a like a setup here, I'm probably gonna either wait for another break of structure and then a retracement, or I'm just not going to take a trade. All right, so luckily we get a really good setup today, a 5-minute retracement, and then we get it closed above the fair value gap. We then scale down to the 1-minute, and this is what we are looking at. So I think it was after it was 7:05 was when the yeah. So anything after 7:10, that's when I was supposed to look for an entry. All right, so what do we get at 7:10? Um, all right, so this was the 7:10 candle. From here, we reject off this. We're kind of just ranging around here, deciding where price is gonna go before it goes all the way up. But you could see it just makes sense. All right, price comes down all the way down here, validates this, comes up. Now we have a 1-minute inverse fair value gap here, right? So once we close above it, that's pretty bullish. Now we want to wait for a 1-minute break of structure, right? Because the 1-minute structure is still bearish, so we want to see us go upwards, right? So I waited for this break of structure to happen. right over here, and then from there it's just you're just waiting for a retracement. Now on top of that, I think I did also enter around here because we did have a bearish fair value gap here, and we closed above it, meaning that this no longer is a bearish valid fair value gap, so we didn't have to worry about that. So from there, honestly, we just had to wait until we had some kind of good reaction or retracement on the 1 minute fair value gap, so which we get right over here. I was barely in any drawdown today. I think I entered around here, honestly. Um, but you could see after this closure, I just waited a bit and I just wanted to see a fair value gap retracement, which was here, and then boom, entry here, stop loss at the last 1 minute fair value gap from this breaker structure that we get here, and then boom, pretty much an easy trade. My TPs on the on the other hand wasn't that great, but you could see I just managed to really, or I just really wanted to target a 1 to 2 today. I'm not really trying to target anything higher than a 1 to 2 because of the top step rule that they have, where you're not supposed to target anything above 50% of your target profit, which my target profit right now is 3K, so half of it is 1.5. So I'm not trying to make anything above 1.5. So I made $1,000 today, but you know, I could have made more, at least like 1.2, but still, I'm not trying to go above. But this is what my stats are looking like right now. It's pretty nothing too crazy, but yeah. Just a simple trade. Now we do have Friday still, so I'm probably gonna trade on that day. As for the Friday news, I think it's a 5:30 news. So anything with a 5:30 news, most of the time it's like tradable. But if it's really volatile on the day, like CPI, ideally I'm staying off the charts. But yeah, other than that, we're probably gonna wait to see what we get on Friday, and yeah, we'll see from there. All right, but thanks for watching the video, and hope to see you in the next one.